Are you an animal lover who wants to explore the world, make new friends, and stay in beautiful homes for free? Hi, I'm Jen
And I'm Steve-O,
from Toucan Travel.
and so can you.
Since 2019, Steve-O and I have had over 900 nights of rent-free housing all over the world, saving over $35,000, all because of house sitting through trusted house sitters.
And we're not special. You can do this too. In this video, we're going to tell you everything you need to know so you can start house sitting. We'll answer the most frequently asked questions we get and give you the exact steps you need to take so you can find and land the best house sits out there, and it's easier than you might think. First, what is house sitting and how does it work? In a nutshell, house sitting works as an exchange.
Let's say someone goes on vacation and they have a home and pets that need taking care of, but they don't want to board their animals and they don't want to leave their home empty while they're gone. That's where a house sitter comes in. House sitters take care of the home, the pets, the gardens, and any other agreed upon responsibilities while the homeowner is away. House sits can last from just a single night's stay to several months, and almost all house sits involve looking after people's pets.
To give you an idea, while we've mostly taken care of cats and dogs, we've also taken care of guinea pigs, parrots, ferrets, a snake, a bearded dragon, and an owl. There are even some house sits out there for farm animals. In exchange for taking care of the home and the pets, the house sitter gets to live in the homeowner's house for free, and in some cases, can even use the homeowner's car. The homeowner gets verified and responsible house sitters to take care of their home and pets while they're away, saving them a lot of time and stress. And the animals get to stay in their home and maintain their normal routines. It's a win-win-win for everyone. The house sitter saves a ton of money by not having to pay for accommodation. The homeowner saves a lot of money because they don't have to pay to board their animals. And the pets save a ton of money by being animals with no concept of capitalism. How do you find house sits?
It's a big deal to take care of someone's home and pets, and an even bigger deal to invite a stranger from the internet to come take care of your home and pets. That's why we recommend using house sitting platforms that have safety measures in place to make sure that everything and everyone is above board. We use and recommend Trusted House Sitters, which has thousands of house sits available all over the world all year round. All Trusted House Sitters memberships include background checks for both the house sitter and the homeowner, and we really like that extra safety measure. If you want to check out the house sits available on Trusted House Sitters, you can make a free account and then look around on the website. We'll leave a link to it down below. Why do people choose to house sit?
First and foremost, house sitters can save a ton of money on accommodation. Getting a hotel or Airbnb for even a single night can cost hundreds of dollars or more. When you compare that to even the most expensive membership option on Trusted House Sitters, house sitting is a no-brainer. For example, we just finished a house sit in the south of France where we took care of a dog and a cat. We got to use the homeowner's car so we could drive around and explore the ancient sites and the surrounding villages and even some of the vineyards. The 6 weeks we spent there plus renting a car would have cost us at least $3,000. We cannot believe that we got to have that experience for free thanks to house sitting.
Sometimes it doesn't feel real, but we really just did that. House sitting also means you'll be staying in someone's home or apartment. Hotels are nice for short stays, and Airbnbs can have some homey touches, but nothing beats staying in an actual home. The comfy furniture and a full kitchen with appliances so you can actually cook and save even more money. House sitting also allows you to experience living in a local neighborhood rather than touristy areas. You can learn about the area, meet the neighbors, and stay somewhere that you might not have been able to otherwise.
But the fuzziest perk of house sitting is the pets. House sitting is amazing because it gives you the chance to combine your love of travel and exploring with hanging out with pets. And if you already have pets of your own, you might be able to bring them along. Of course, you'll need to clear that with the homeowner first, but we know people who do this all the time. There are so many different reasons why people house sit. Some people house sit to visit their kids over the holidays.
My parents just went to visit my brother over Thanksgiving last year, and they house sat so they didn't have to pay for a hotel.
Some people house sit so they can staycation closer to home. Friends of ours even used house sitting to try out living in different parts of Australia while they were looking for a place to buy their home.
Many full-time travelers like us like to house sit to slow down and have a comfortable place to stay and hang out with pets, because with this lifestyle, it would be hard to have pets of our own.
There are thousands of house sitters all over the world house sitting for their own reasons. They're having interesting experiences, connecting with people, and enjoying time with pets, all thanks to house sitting.
One question we get asked a lot is, do you get paid to house sit? Through most house sitting platforms like Trusted House Sitters, house sitting is an exchange, so no money changes hands. A big reason for that is if you get paid, the government is going to want their cut in taxes. And if you're house sitting internationally, then things can get complicated very quickly with taxes and legalities, and that's why most house sitting platforms just work as an exchange. We cover more about international house sitting inside the Ultimate House Sitting Guide, which we'll link to in the description box. Even though you don't get paid for house sitting, the amount of money that you save not needing to pay for accommodation makes it well worth it. What does a house sitter actually do?
It's very important for us to mention that house sitting is not a free vacation. Taking care of the home and the pets is your number one priority. As a house sitter, you're tasked with the normal running of a house. You'll be in charge of things like watering the gardens and indoor plants, taking out the garbage, keeping the home clean, house security like switching on lights and alarm systems, collecting the mail and packages, and most importantly, caring for the pets. And pet care can include things like feeding the pets, playing with them, taking them on daily walks, sometimes multiple times per day, cleaning litter boxes or cages, administering medicines, giving lots of cuddles, and more. You want to treat the home like your own, or even better than your own, depending on how you live. Keep it clean and tidy, take care of the homeowner's property, and go the extra mile to make it look really great for when they return home.
To give you an idea of what a house sitter needs to do, we spent 7 weeks living in Panama in a mansion inside the caldera of an extinct volcano with a dog, a cat, and 2 parrots, which is an insane string of words to put together. During that house sit, we had to do some daily gardening, keep the pool clean and running, feed the pets, walk the dog, and turn the alarms on each night. It amounted to about an hour or two of work a day, which we split, and we were more than happy to do that because it meant that we got to live in this incredible part of the world that we would have probably never stayed in otherwise or even known about. We hiked up the sides of the volcano, used the pool and the barbecue at the house, went to museums, attended festivals, and met such nice and interesting people. House sitting has led to some of our most amazing travel experiences.
We're going to quickly run you through the 8 steps you need to take to become a house sitter. Number 1, join a house sitting platform. The first step is to join a house sitting platform and then start looking for house sitting opportunities. Some platforms, like Trusted House Sitters, have thousands of house sits available all over the world, while other platforms are smaller and specific to one country. For example, Aussie house sitters and Kiwi house sitters are great if you're looking to house sit in just Australia or New Zealand. 2, create a standout profile. Think of your house sitting profile as your digital resume. You want to show homeowners that you are up to the task of taking care of their home and their pets. You'll need to provide some background information about yourself, like where you're from, what you do for work, your pet care experience, if you'll be traveling with anyone else, and more. You'll also share some photos of yourself and anyone you plan to travel with, like a partner or family member. You could add photos of you with pets and pictures that show off your personality and your hobbies and stuff that you like to do. In your profile, focus on how you can help the homeowner feel secure knowing that their home and their pets are in good hands so that they can enjoy their trip.
Number 3, build your references. When you're just starting out as a house sitter and you don't have reviews yet, you can ask your family and friends for character references. That way they can share how responsible and trustworthy you are. Then, as you complete more house sits, make sure to ask homeowners for reviews to make your profile even stronger. We all read reviews online these days to make decisions, so the more reviews and references you have, the more chances you'll have to land the house sits you want. Number 4, start looking for house sits. This is the fun part. Once you've created an awesome profile, you can start searching for house sits. It's so much fun to scroll through all of the available house sits in the world and see where you could possibly go. On Trusted House Sitters, you can narrow your search to a specific location, set a date range, filter for what kinds of pets you want to care for, and many other options to find the perfect house sit for you. Of course, only apply for house sits that match your schedule and abilities. Looking for house sitting opportunities has become one of our favorite pastimes.
Number 5, write a great application. Once you find a house sit you like, it's time to apply. Each house sit is different, so make sure that each application you write is tailored to that specific house sit.
That's a very good point.
Thank you. That way, you can show the homeowner that you are the best possible house sitter for them. Inside the Ultimate House Sitting Guide, we share the exact message templates that we use that have landed us competitive house sits that had over 50 applicants. We'll link that in the description box below. Number 6, be flexible and open-minded. Flexibility is very important when searching for house sitting opportunities. Be open to different locations, durations, and types of homes. The more flexible you are, the more opportunities you'll have. And who knows, you might even have some experiences that you weren't expecting.
Number 7, communication is key. Clear and timely communication is crucial, and that starts before you even get the house sit. Be sure to get back to the homeowner quickly and be clear about your expectations and limitations. We highly recommend getting on a video call before accepting a house sit so that you can ask all the questions you have to the homeowner and they can ask you questions too. You want to make sure it's a good fit for both you and the homeowner. Number 8, start locally and expand. If you're new to house sitting, consider starting in your own backyard. You can build up your reviews. Local house sits can be valuable stepping stones to more competitive international opportunities.
This was just a quick run through of what it takes to be a great house sitter.
If you're ready to start your house sitting journey, then check out the Ultimate House Sitting Guide linked in the description box below.
Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye bye.